Good evening, I'm Anthony Mason. President Trump has turned crossing the line into a political art form. But when he lashed out at two cable TV hosts this morning, he may have ventured into new territory. Now members of both parties are calling him out. Major Garrett begins our coverage.
The president fired off his tweets shortly before 9 a.m., just as MSNBC's Morning Joe program was wrapping up. Mr. Trump called anchors Mika Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough low IQ crazy Mika and psycho Joe. Then he added the two visited him at his Mar-a-Lago resort last winter and said Brzezinski was bleeding badly from a facelift. This photo on social media appears to confirm the visit. On today's Morning Joe program, Brzezinski had been critical of Mr. Trump.
Nothing makes a man feel better than making a fake cover of a magazine about himself, lying every day and destroying the country.
But the personal nature of the president's tweets drew immediate condemnation, including from Republicans on Capitol Hill. House Speaker Paul Ryan.
Look, what we're trying to do around here is improve the tone and the civility of the debate, and this obviously doesn't help do that.
South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham.
Tweets like this are inconsistent with the greatness of the country and the office.
On Twitter, where else, other Republicans begged the president to stop. Nebraska's Ben Sass wrote, "This isn't normal." White House Deputy Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders said the president was provoked.
I think that the president is pushing back against people who attack him day after day after day.
Oklahoma Republican James Lankford invoked the recent shooting of Republican Congressman Steve Scalise and subsequent calls for civility, saying the president's tweets today don't help our political or national discourse. Do you have any reaction to that sentiment that conversations like this create an atmosphere that is either dangerous or one we need to avoid?
The president in no way, form or fashion has ever promoted or encouraged violence. If anything, quite the contrary.
That is true as president. It is not true when Mr. Trump was a candidate. Anthony, at 4 separate rallies, Mr. Trump specifically encouraged supporters to punch, rough up, or hurt protesters. Twice, he promised to pay the legal bills of any supporter who did.
Major Garrett at the White House.